Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam.
My name is Nithya Mahavidya and I'm the Vice Chancellor of the Nithyananda University. With me here is Michelle Chongo, and she is visiting us to the Nithyananda Peetham, Bengaluru Adheenam. She was here for the Nitya Dhyana Yoga, Nitya
Mm.
Kriya Yoga program, and just decided that it was too good. She didn't want to leave and has continued on as a volunteer.
Mm.
So, Michelle, why don't you tell us how you met Swamiji?
Um, well, my sister, my older sister, knew about Swamiji for like a year, and she kept on going on about some teacher. Like, okay, nice. He's Hindu. Wow, you're crazy. I was like, well, at the time I was like into esoteric stuff, so it's like, okay, a little bit open to that. I don't know about him being Hindu, but I wasn't going to judge. And she kept on sending videos, and my like inbox with her personal messages was full of unread stuff because it's like I don't know what I'm gonna do with like Hindu stuff. And then like one day she was like, "Oh, did you see the video I sent you?" And I was like, "Okay, it's just." I felt like she was losing it, and I was like, "Okay, if I don't know what she's talking about, she'll feel bad." So I opened, I watched, and I was like, "Oh my god, oh my god, what just happened here?" It was the that workshop on wealth.
Oh, I see.
I was at workshop on wealth, and the first thing I remember him saying is, "You don't manifest what you want; you manifest what you believe." And I'm like, because it's like, like with all this esoteric stuff, they talk so much about like manifestation rituals and
Yes.
buy this and
Yes.
like this is how you manifest. And I tried it on; it wasn't working. It's like, what's the problem? And then he's like, you don't manifest what you want; you manifest what you believe. And it's not even like just those words themselves are
Mm.
like, it could just be another teacher talking, but it struck me. It really struck. Like me and my sister, my other
Yes.
sister, were watching together,
Yeah.
and we both just froze. And just from then on, you're like a YouTube junkie, just like one video after another. It's like, oh god, it's like everything changed after that. It's like,
So
yeah,
how long ago was that before you came
that
to
was in
Renkebai?
that was in 2016,
Okay.
like September, October.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and tell whoever is watching us, where
Mm.
are you coming from?
Oh, I'm from Zambia. That's in Africa. It's not South Africa.
Yes,
That's
so
been
we know that.
that's been one of the things. No, people don't trying to explain where I'm from. Oh God.
So tell me one thing. How would you describe your relationship with Swamiji?
Oh, really? It feels like a secret affair.
Really?
That's how it feels. It feels like a secret love affair. That's the way it feels. It feels like it's just me and him. It feels like we're passing notes to each other. It feels like we pass by each other and we don't look, but we know we've looked. That's how it feels. That's really how it feels. It's like um it feels really safe because it feels like he would wait forever for me until I was ready. I don't at all feel like pressured or like you have to do this or you have to do that, and that was very important for me
Mm,
because from my previous spiritual practice,
mm,
you know,
mm,
you're sort of threatened in a
mm,
way. You sort of feel threatened, like, oh, if you don't do this, then you're bad.
mm.
I don't feel that way with him. Like just between he and I, it's like I'll walk you through this process.
Mm.
That's how it feels.
Now let's touch on that topic. How
Mm.
has your view of Hinduism changed since you've
Oh,
known Swamiji? Like
definitely.
before, after?
Mm, definitely here. It's not just like a religious thing. It's not just like throw out your crosses and Three Stooges.
Yes.
It's definitely not like I don't. It doesn't feel like a religion. It just feels like a new way of approaching life.
Hmm.
It's really just that simple. It's a new way of approaching life. It's a new way of processing information.
Hmm.
it doesn't really feel like, yes, there are deities around me. Yes, I'm in a sari, but it's not as superficial as a
Mm,
religion
mm,
change or conversion.
mm,
It's
mm,
it's it's working on seriously what I think about life, how I feel about
mm,
life, like what are my goals, like what
mm,
do I
mm,
base those goals on.
mm, mm,
You don't really get that just from switching from one side to the other.
mm, mm,
Hmm?
mm.
So yeah, it's a software change, you know? Yeah, that's what I would say.
Nice. So, okay, one last question.
Mm.
You've been here about what, 2 months?
Yeah, it's almost 2 months.
2 months. Okay. So, what you think has your experience been like? Anything you want to share? Highlights, of
Mm.
course, Swamiji.
Yeah, I think for me, what I have learned most is that there isn't like some magic wand. Like Swamiji isn't this magician who's going to rescue you. He hasn't rescued me from anything. It's more of like, and when I first came, it more felt like, oh no, is he just another human being? Like it's like, I started asking all these questions, and it's just like I'm just finding such a simplicity of life. Like I find that many of the problems I've had in life are just because of complicating things.
Mm,
You know, things don't have to be so complicated. If you
mm,
want your life a certain way, go
mm,
after it. That's all.
mm,
If
mm,
if you want to be married,
mm, mm,
and make it work.
mm,
If you want to be a sannyasi, do that, make it work.
mm,
But usually before it's like, because you're doing stuff out of being pressured,
mm,
you're forcing things to, you're torn in two really.
mm,
And like you're married when you don't want to be, and so it
mm,
feels like a drag. You join a religious order out of guilt or something.
mm,
It's like because you're forced, and it feels like a drag instead of. But what I'm learning with being here and the relationship with Swamiji is like, just be honest
mm,
to what really you want in your life.
mm,
And that's just what integrity is. Just be straight to that.
mm,
If you want to be here, be here. That's all. If you don't want to be here yet,
mm,
just he's not going to eat you up like if you're not ready to come. Like I feel like he's saying that like it's okay. Like I've been through that journey too. I understand. But if you can just come to that honest conversation with yourself and be like, okay, this is where I am, that will even awaken that intelligence inside you to say that, okay, that's not like the smartest decision. Is there something better I can choose? Or, you're able to then move forward. But if you're going to be playing this game of, I have to pretend I want to be here when I don't, and
mm.
inside you don't, then that intelligence of how to get here, for example, will never really wake up because really you don't want to be there, so you're not going to make it happen. It's that simple. Mm.
Okay, good. So, like how Michelle is highlighting, right? Basically, what Swamiji has been sharing with us is in so many ways he's telling us what we are manifesting is our belief. And although Michelle said it's okay, you don't need to be a sannyasi. You've got to be a sannyasi. Uh, there's a lot of reasons for that. We're trying to even get her on board. Yeah, and so it was so much fun talking to you, Michelle. Thank you for joining. And well, you'll listen to us a lot more and a lot more happenings here from the Nithyananda University in the Bidadi campus worldwide. We are all over the world. If we are not next to you, we surely have someone next to you. So just go look up the centers on our nithyanandauniversity.org page, and you will, who knows, you just have someone right next to you. Michelle had her sister, you may just have your neighbor. It's that simple because when 36 million people follow one person, there's no way there's nobody next to you to tell you what the avatar is like. So thank you so much, Michelle, and thank you all for watching. Nithyanandam.